Last week, we talked about the temptations that Jesus Christ faced. The very temptations that he faced, sometimes we think it was only for him. But yet Jesus, in his humanity, as fully man, endured these temptations in order to teach and show us something that we too will also share in his suffering. Now, it's interesting to note because in America today, millions of church-going people will be attending church. They're going to attend for a few hours. They'll show up on Sunday. Now, if they're really super holy, right, and they really want people in their church friends think highly of them, they'll even show up for a Bible study. And if they really want to outdo everybody else, they'll go to several more Bible studies during the week. But the question you want to ask is, how is all that Bible study and that faithful attendance, how is your faith making a difference outside the walls of your friends? How is it making a difference? Now, if we take that idea and just say Jesus' disciples did what the majority of churchgoers will do today, just attend, go to a few Bible studies, and then that's it, would the cause of Christ go on past the first century? Absolutely not. But we see a stagnation today in our culture. We see the culture running over the church. See, being Christians for only a few hours a week really involves a deep hypocrisy. You want the name Christian, but you don't follow Christ. You want the name disciple, but you show no evidence of being a disciple, because what does a disciple do? A disciple goes on the front of the warfare, standing in the boldness God gives them in order to bring the change that we all pray in our private conclaves, in our monastic systems, while we're with our friends. We're a generation of people that are afraid of confrontation. Who's behind this? When you really think about who's behind lulling people with the illusion you could be this, but not do the same things? Is it because some of us may want to conform to this world? Could that be the reason? Two, is it some of us that just want to blend in and not make waves? Or do we just remain silent out of fear? Probing questions for us who profess to follow Jesus Christ. But being a Christian for only a few hours a week will never make an impact towards Satan's grip, towards slavery to worldly systems of injustice, and against God's standards. Can't we see that Satan is deceiving the nations today? All we got to do is look one by one. You go to Nepal, they're the latest country to ban evangelism. There are several countries that you will get arrested. You'll be put to death in jail, just like what Paul endured. But in America, in the Western culture, Satan has a different way of acting. He lulls you with the externals. How many years could we go on studying before we're ready to go when the apostles had Jesus for 3 years? Jesus gives each one of us the Holy Spirit. Jesus' Spirit regenerates, teaches, makes followers of himself, adopts us, sets us apart, makes us more like him, seals us, preserves us, directs us, gifts us, fruits us. We can never say, I couldn't. But we should say, I can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens me.